Hi boys and girls, today we will be going over our literacy standards and reading informational text. Today we will be doing a fun activity with 5 hungry dinosaurs. So we did read this story yesterday, so I want you guys to have it out with you today so that when we are reading it, you guys can follow along because I know sometimes it can get a little blurry. So I want you guys to go ahead and grab your 5 hungry dinosaurs, which we will need. I know many of you already colored it and made it look really pretty, and I thank you guys so much because it looked wonderful when I saw all of them on Seesaw yesterday. So thank you so much for doing such a wonderful job. Okay, all right, so then I want you guys to go ahead and you can grab a black piece of paper or any piece of paper that you have at home. Something like I used a black construction paper, but if you have a white piece of paper, that's fine too. And you guys can just lay out your cards on top of that paper. Or what you guys can also do is just use your carpet or anywhere that you are working on right now, your table, anywhere that you are. Just station together and we will work together on our retail pieces. So our retail pieces should look something like this, little squares that you guys have for the story of the 5 hungry dinosaurs. So I shared those with you guys. Miss D already colored hers, so she has color on them. I want you guys to focus on coloring after, okay? After we do our lesson. So today we will be retelling the story, and we are going to work on how to retell a story. So what we will do is we will read the story one more time. Okay, we'll practice reading it together. And I want you guys to help me sort the story from beginning, middle, and end. Okay, so this is an element of the story, beginning, middle, end. What happens in the beginning? What happens in the middle? And what happens at the end? So we are experts at that because we do that all the time. So this should be just so easy for us, but we're gonna do it together. So I want you guys to have your pieces ready. Okay, so make sure you guys have your pieces ready. Good, I think everyone should have them. Awesome. All right, if you don't have them ready, it's okay. We will work on it together, and you guys can always come back to the YouTube channel and watch it again, okay? So don't worry about it. Here we go. The 5 hungry dinosaurs. Follow along by pointing with your finger. Grab your finger and point. Use it as a pointer. Here we go. 5 hungry dinosaurs wading through a swamp. The first one said, I need to chomp. The second one said, my stomach is growling. The third one said, it's time to go prowling. The fourth one said, let's look for some food. The fifth one said, I'm in the mood. 5 hungry dinosaurs wading through a swamp. They are very hungry. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Good. How many dinosaurs are in our story? Who remembers? Good. 5 dinosaurs. Let's count them. Ready? Count them on your paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So they are all what? Yes, they're all so hungry. They're like, I'm hungry, right? They're all hungry. So we have to think about what the first one says. The first one says, I need to chomp. Everyone chomp. Out. Good. Chomp. He wants to chomp. So we know that the first dinosaur at the beginning of the story says, I need to chomp. Good. So at the very beginning of the story, we know we have how many dinosaurs? 5. Good. So beginning of the story. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw that here. And, oh, where's my wifey? Oh no, I might have lost it. No fear. I gotta get another one. It's okay. Here we go. That was from the Og family, but we don't need that anymore. We are all done with the Og family. All right, here we go. So we're looking at beginning, middle, and end. Okay, so everyone say beginning, middle, and end. All right, so what happens in the beginning, what happens in the middle, and what happens at the end. So B is for beginning, beginning. M is for middle, middle. E is for end, end. Good. So we know that we need to know the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay? So I want you guys to make sure that when you guys are labeling your pieces, we have, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I have 8 pieces total. So on my paper, I'm going to write 8 total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because I know that I have a total of how many pieces? Good, I have 8 pieces total. So I know that at the end of this, I need to make sure I have 8 pieces that tell the beginning, the middle, and the end, okay? So let's find out which pieces go in the beginning, okay? So I want you guys to work with me and help me find out. Okay, this one says 5 hungry dinosaurs wading through a swamp, okay? I'm looking for them. Wait a minute. Didn't at the beginning of the story we find out that there was how many dinosaurs? God, there was 5. So wait a minute. Shouldn't I put that at the beginning? Because at the beginning of my story, it tells me that I have how many? Good, it tells me I have 5. So shouldn't that piece probably go as my number 1 piece? Good, very good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my glue, or you can use tape, anything you can do to glue it. If you don't have a piece of paper, just put it as a number 1, put it in order. Okay, here we go. Misty is gonna use her handy dandy tape, and she's gonna put it right next to number 1, because 5 hungry dinosaurs wading through a swamp. So I know that this is the first thing that happens at the beginning of my story. At the very, very beginning. I need to know how many dinosaurs there are. Because if I don't know, then how am I going to tell the rest of my story? Right? Yes, I can't. So I need to make sure I put them in the right order. So the first one that happened is there was 5 hungry dinosaurs. The very first sentence says 5 hungry dinosaurs. Very good, boys and girls. So now I'm going to go ahead and continue with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will do one more together on the video, and then you guys are on your own. Here we go. The first one said, I need to chomp. So I know that the next part of my story says, the first one said, I need to chomp. Good. So I already know that the next part of my story says the first dinosaur needs to chomp. Let's see if we can work together to find that piece in my retell pieces. Here we go. Let's find it. I'm looking for the same one that says the first one said. I found it. It says, the first one said, I need to chomp. Good. So the dinosaur says, I need to chomp. So is this the next piece in my story? Good. Very good. I need to put this one next because I know it says the next part of my story. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use tape because Misty's going to put it on her board. And she's going to put it right on top of number 2. Because she knows that that's the next part of my story. So boys and girls, I've done 2 pieces with you. Your job is to do the rest of the story all on your own. After you take a picture and send it to me on Seesaw. I want to make sure that before you do that picture, I want to make sure it's all in the correct order. Make sure you also color it and make it look super pretty because I love seeing pretty coloring. Make sure all the dinosaurs are nice colors and that they look as beautiful as the picture you colored yesterday because that was awesome. Okay, so make sure you guys are using real colors, okay? And I cannot wait to see your finished work. Make sure you take a picture and send it to me on Seesaw, okay? All right, boys and girls, I'll see you in class on Hangout. Bye.